Hey, Kazuya, still playing games?
Sorry, I'm almost done. My name is Kazuya Suzuki, 21 years old. My hobby is gaming. I'm just an average college student. I'm studying web design at university, but I don't have any future goals for now. I have an older sister named Sayaka who's 3 years older than me. Since our workplaces and my university are close, we're living together in an apartment she rented. We've always gotten along well.
You know you should really get a girlfriend or something.
I'm not really interested in that kind of stuff. Actually, I'd be fine staying single forever.
Why is that?
Playing games like this is more fun for me, and it's just my personality. I know I'm not popular. Even if I did get a girlfriend, I feel like it wouldn't work out, and I've never been to any parties.
Ugh, I'm so worried about you. That's why I can't even get a boyfriend.
Huh? Are you saying you're being single is my fault?
Well, of course. I can't be happy about leaving you out of it. Mom also left you in my care.
I see. I didn't realize I was such a burden to my sister. My sister is quite a famous beauty in our hometown. She's known for being caring and having a good personality, and I'm proud of her. So when I found out why she couldn't get a boyfriend, I was really shocked. That happened yesterday. She's always been a bit of a worrywart. Tatsuki, what should I do? I was talking to my friend Tatsuki about what my sister told me yesterday. He's a classmate from university, but he's 3 years older than me because he repeated a year and is now 24. He actually dropped out in his first year. Right now, he's running a fashion-related web magazine and is the CEO of a company. Even though he downplays it by saying it's a small company with just a few employees, he's actually the president of a company with over 500,000 subscribers. Since we're close in our first year of university, we still hang out and catch up sometimes. Why don't you try doing what Sayaka suggested and get a girlfriend? It's not that easy. I'm not as handsome or rich as you. No, you're a good guy, so you'll definitely meet a great girl. Maybe in the next life? Try in this one. How about I introduce you to someone I know? No, I might end up causing you trouble if things don't work out. You're so serious about this. How about having someone pretend to be your girlfriend? Pretend to be a girlfriend, huh? Even if that might work temporarily, I feel like it wouldn't last. I don't want to deceive my sister who's already worried about me. Well, just think about it. After that, he went to the restroom. Yeah, go out with me.
You're being persistent. I'm not interested in dating you.
Huh? At the counter, a man and a woman were arguing. From their conversation, it seemed like he was persistently hitting on a woman named Maria. Look at my watch. It's really expensive.
So what?
The suit and car are also high-end. He seemed a bit sketchy. It looks like he's trying to impress her with expensive stuff. My family is rich and I live in a high-end apartment. If you date me, you'll have a comfortable life for the rest of your life.
No thanks. I'm not interested in men who use money to get what they want.
So it's really you, Maria. It's been a while.
Huh?
You don't remember me? We're classmates in high school. Play along with me.
Oh, hey! Long time no see. How have you been?
Huh? What's up? Are you her acquaintance? Yes, we were classmates in high school. You look kind of shabby. Your clothes are cheap. Oh, these are actually chosen by my sister. Your sister? Huh, that's funny. You definitely give off a rich vibe. Are you complimenting me or insulting me? Sorry, please keep your voice down, you're scaring her. Also, it's not best to disturb the restaurant. The other customers seem annoyed too. Maria, think about it by the next time you meet. Seeing that the attention was on him, he quickly left. Honestly, I didn't expect him to leave so easily. Sorry for the disturbance. Well then, I'll be going now. Yes?
Thank you.
No, it's nothing. I just dislike people like him.
I'd like to thank you.
No, that's fine. Like I said before, I just don't like people like him. I'm glad I was able to get rid of him.
But I'm really grateful for your help. Oh, right! I overheard you were talking with your friend a little while ago. You were looking for someone to pretend to be your girlfriend, right?
Well, it came up in conversation, but...
If that's okay with you, I'd be happy to take that role.
Actually, looking at her closely, she's incredibly beautiful. Sorry, but I'll have to decline.
Oh, why?
My sister has always been very kind and worried about me. I don't want to lie to her.
I see. Your sister sounds amazing.
She really is. She's beautiful and has a great personality. She's often scouted as a model whenever we go out in town. She's a sister I'm really proud of.
You really love your sister, don't you?
So, to be recognized by my sister, I need to find someone even more wonderful than she is.
Are you saying I'm not good enough for that role?
Huh? I didn't say that.
It feels like you're implying that I'm below your sister's level.
Huh? Just then, Tatsuki came back. Sorry for the wait, the bathroom was crowded. Who's she? Oh, I just started talking to her by chance. By chance? You are... I'm Tatsuki. I run a small company.
Hi.
Tatsuki casually handing over his private business card. So, does that mean he's interested in her? He's popular but not very interested in romance. He separates his business and personal cards and keeps his contact info separate. So this might mean he's interested in her. Alright, I'm headed home for today. Hey, Kazuya! Thanks for talking things over with me today. Deciding to leave the two of them alone, I resolved to focus on myself and start working hard from tomorrow. A few days later, I began going to a local gym. I heard from my sister that the key to attracting people is transforming your body. When I asked Tatsuki about it, he recommended a gym through one of his contacts. I'm aiming for a toned body. With renewed determination to improve myself, just as I was about to get started.
Oh? What a coincidence!
You're... Maria, you also use this gym?
No, I decided to start using it from today as well.
I see. Wow, she's not only beautiful, but has an amazing figure too. It turned out we started going to the gym on the same day by chance. Since Tatsuki had given me his business card, she probably got the recommendation from him too. By the way, I wonder if things are going well between her and Tatsuki now. I think it's about time for a break.
Excuse me, could you help me with something? I'm stretching, but could you help me push my back?
Sure, but wouldn't it be better to ask the trainer?
I'm asking you.
Oh. There might be a stereotype, but it seems like many beautiful people, including my sister, are quite particular.
Push harder.
What a troublesome voice she's making. This is getting complicated. As I was helping her with her back stretch, my focus became concentrated on a specific point.
Thanks. Let me treat you to a drink.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Don't be shy. Why would you like to drink?
Then I'll have that.
The green one, right? Got it.
After that, we ended up taking a break together. So you're a model?
My real name is Maria Hinode, and I model for magazines under that name.
I see. I can't believe I was pushing the back of someone like that.
You're 21, right? We're the same age.
Huh?
What's wrong?
I was just wondering how you know my name and age. I see. You heard it from Tatsuki.
Yeah, that's right.
It sounds like you're close with him if he talks about me in private.
Well, yes.
That's good to hear.
Huh? What do you mean?
He's my best friend, but he always says he's not interested in relationships. But it seems like he does have an interest in you, so I'm really glad for him. Could it be that you're also interested in him? Maria, what's wrong?
Are you hoping that things work out between him and me?
Yeah.
But I don't feel that way.
Tatsuki got turned down. Turning down such a handsome and wealthy guy like Tatsuki. She must have really high standards if she rejected him. If Tatsuki didn't work out, a student like me definitely wouldn't be her type. Anyway, I remembered I have something to do. Feeling awkward, I decided to leave the training early that day. Several days later, I decided to check out a cooking class that my sister recommended. I've heard that being a good cook makes you more attractive, and I didn't want to be a burden on my sister, so I thought it'd be good to learn. I'm gonna learn how to cook and make meals for my tired sister. Just as I was pumped up to start,
What a coincidence again!
Maria? You're here too?
I decided to start working to help with my private life and future work.
I see. We ended up meeting again at the same place. After that, everywhere I went,
Hi!
hi. Why am I running into her even at the hot yoga studio? I kept running into her wherever I went. It was like training to be attractive was turning into a stalker situation. A few days later, I got a call from Tatsuki to discuss Maria. Tatsuki, I keep running into Maria everywhere. That's fate, I guess. I'm worried that people might think I'm stalking her at this rate. Nah, it's just a coincidence. By the way, aren't you interested, Maria? Huh? Why would I be? You know you gave her your private business card before. Oh, that was because I forgot the work ones. Actually, we're going to sign a contract with Maria's agency for our next project. According to him, they used to hire popular models from different agencies one by one, but it was costly and complicated. So they hired a contract directly with her agency. So our agency signed an exclusive contract with her agency. That's why I greeted her that day. I see. I thought you were interested in her or something. No way. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. It looks like he wants to expand his company, so... Huh? You want me to work for you? Yeah, I want you to join us. For now, you start as a part-timer while you're still in school, and after you graduate, you become a full-time employee. We offer better benefits than other companies, and I'd be happy to work with someone I get along with. Got it. I'll think about it. 1 month later, I had another chance to meet her. Hey, Maria. I'm sorry about before.
About what?
You know, the whole Tatsuki thing. It was just a greeting for the exclusive contract. I thought you and Tatsuki were on a different level.
I don't really care about it anymore.
Oh, good.
But at that time, I was hurt because you misunderstood.
I see. So, you should take responsibility for that.
Responsibility? What should I do? Let's go have a meal together sometime.
Sure, that sounds great. We exchanged contact information and started keeping in touch. We see each other a few times a week since we're in the same classes. Our relationship gradually improved. You got picked to be the MC for the cooking show and for the yoga feature in the magazine, huh?
Yeah, it paid off after all the hard work.
You're such a hard worker.
It's all thanks to you.
Huh? Did I do something?
Oh, that was nothing.
I see. What I initially thought was a scary reaction from her now seems cute to me. Actually, I had feelings for her but hadn't been able to confess. Are we stopping by somewhere on the way back today?
Yeah, let's go.
If I'm going to date a popular model like Maria, I believe that working in a field related to her would be the quickest way to get closer to her. Three more months passed, and there was a founding anniversary party for his company.
You look great. It suits you.
Not just me, but my sister was invited too, so we headed to the party together. Maria's agency people were also attending, so Maria was going too. Nervous, I went to the restroom before heading to the venue. Hey, that's Maria and the guy from before. The guy who had been persistently bothering Maria was at the party. From a distance, it looked like they were having some sort of argument. Why don't you go out with me?
I've told you, I have someone I like.
He must be some no-good guy without money or connections, right?
I don't base my preferences on things like those.
We'll see about that. Maria, hide behind me.
Kazuya.
Oh, you're the guy who was causing trouble for me before, right? Yeah, and you're bothering her again? I'm not bothering her. Don't misunderstand. So why are you here? Well, I'm a model from the same agency as Maria. Why are you here? I'm also an attendee of this party. You? With a suit that cheap? You can say whatever you want about me, but stop pestering her. I was truly angry. Maria had probably been dealing with this guy's persistent harassment for a long time. And thinking that she hadn't consulted me because she didn't want to burden me made me feel pathetic as a man. Then Tatsuki and my sister arrived. And what's going on here? Oh, this guy keeps interfering with my relationship with Maria. He's just some no-good guy who can only afford cheap suits, and he has the nerve to complain about popular models like me.
Huh? How dare you say that about my cute little brother?
Wow.
Why don't you say that again? Anyway, you're a popular model. I don't even know your name.
Sayaka, calm down. Listen, the suit he's wearing is one of the highest quality items we handle. What? It's a top brand. I gave it to him as a gift. I see. That's why it looks so high-end despite the thin fabric. And he's going to be my right-hand man. The reason I started this path was because he supported me and encouraged me to go for it. Tatsuki. Indeed, when he was still in college, he consulted me about whether to drop out and start a business, and I encouraged him to do it. I'm not trying to mix personal feelings into this, but I can't stand it when someone disrespects our company staff. And not recognizing the value of this suit? I have to say, we can't trust you as a model or as a person. So, we'll have to end our exclusive contract with your agency. Is that okay with you? No way. Then Maria and the head of his agency arrived. They had heard the situation from Tatsuki and bowed deeply to apologize. I'm really sorry. You should apologize too. I'm sorry. Kazuya, what are you going to do? I'm not too bothered. If we end the contract, it'll just cause trouble for Maria and the other models. In the end, he was apparently forced to leave the agency. It wasn't just this incident. Previous troubles were also a factor. He had been persistently hitting on not only Maria, but other female models as well. He also borrowed money from multiple sources to buy luxury items. I don't know what happened after he left the agency, but I heard rumors that he's being chased by debt collectors. After the party ended,
I'm sorry for today. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
it's okay. He left in the end, so it's all good. But from now on, if you have any problems, you can always come to me.
Why are you being so kind to me?
Because I love you. I'll work even harder for you from now on.
Really? That makes me so happy. I love you too, Kazuya.
My confession was successful, and we officially started dating. It turns out, she had liked me for a while too. What? Sis and Tatsuki are dating now?
Yeah, we're thinking about marriage.
Sorry for keeping it a secret until now. I see. Actually, it seems Sis and Tatsuki had been heading in that direction for a while.
He had confessed his feelings, but I decided not to date him until you were in a relationship with someone.
I'm glad things worked out between you and Maria because that was one of the conditions for me to start dating her. It turns out, he even gave Maria advice to help our relationship work out. I just wish you had told me how you felt.
I was too embarrassed.
Wow, that's sweet. Congratulations, Sis and Tatsuki.
Congratulations! Thank you!
Thanks for accepting it, Kazuya. So Tatsuki became my brother-in-law.
Now it's our turn, right?
Yeah, I'll work really hard. I'm about to graduate from college and start working. I want to do well at Tatsuki's company and also keep my relationship with Maria going strong.
Done!
The castle is finished! From my childhood memories. My name is Kazutoshi Imayoshi. I was playing in the park near my house with a girl.
This is our masterpiece!
You know some tough words, Fubu.
My mom taught me.
She was a cheerful girl and really cute. She was probably the kid I was closest to back then. But... What? You're moving? One day, she suddenly told me that the girl I always played with was moving away.
No! I don't want to move!
She cried a lot, and I remember feeling really sad too. Oh, I know! I'll give you something nice!
Something nice?
Yeah, wait a sec! Here, take this!
A cat keychain.
Yep, my mom made it. This... like this!
Oh.
She broke the keychain in half, and our moms made weird noises. But I didn't care. Here you go! Think of this as me, and take good care of it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll think of this as you too. Wait, Fubu?
I don't want that to be me.
I thought this would settle things, but she didn't like the idea of the cat keychain being her replacement. Because of that, she got mad. But when we said goodbye, she promised to take good care of it, and then moved away. And now, present day. I'm off! I had become a high school student. I'm just an ordinary high school student with no special talents. Hey, Kazutoshi! Good morning! Suddenly, my best friend Kota slung an arm around my shoulder. He looks flashy, but he's actually a good guy. That's why we're friends. Morning. You're as energetic as ever. Yeah, being energetic is my only redeeming quality. You haven't forgotten about the weekend, right? I know. I can't wait. See you soon, Fubuki. What's he so excited about? It's an idol meet and greet. For Fubuki Korikawa, a super popular idol who's said to be a once-in-a-century beauty. So it's no wonder he's so hyped up. And somehow, I got roped into going with him. He asked me to apply with him, and we both ended up getting in. The day of the meet and greet. It's finally here! He was in high spirits since morning. I don't think he'll do anything crazy, but he's so hyped, it's kind of scary. Then his turn came. I've always loved you! Please go out with me! He went and said something outrageous. Hey, Kota, what are you doing? You can't say that to her! It's fine. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. It's not fine at all!
Thank you.
Huh?
I'm happy to hear that from a fan.
So...
But I'm sorry, I can't return your feelings. As an idol, I don't plan on dating anyone specifically.
She really is a top idol. She knows how to handle fans perfectly. No way!
I'm really sorry. Next is your turn, right?
Yeah. Is something wrong?
Sorry, if I'm mistaken, but do you have a cat keychain?
Huh? You mean this?
I knew it.
What?
Kazu, it's been a while.
What? You know him?
I'm his ex-girlfriend.
What? Everyone, including Kota and I, was shocked by her statement. Is that true? You actually dated her? No way, I've never had a girlfriend.
That's terrible! We were so in love! So I was just a fling for you, huh?
What? What is she talking about? Fubuki, what's going on? Is he really your ex? Everyone, please calm down. Get back in line. Her statement threw the fans into a panic. The guards trying to control the crowd looked like they were having a hard time, and I felt bad for them. But honestly, I think I was the most pitiful one here. So what happened next?
Please wait here.
I was taken to a private room by someone who seemed to be her manager. Apparently, I had to wait there until her handshake event was over. So what's going on? I told you I don't know anything. She started it. Ask her. I don't know any girls with silver hair. I've only ever seen her on TV. What on earth is she thinking? Her saying that can't be good for her. There's no way it benefits her. Could this be some kind of prank? I looked around the room, but there were no hidden cameras. What is going on? As time passed, feeling the pressure from the manager,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
she walked in with her manager. No problem. I'll always wait for you.
Thanks. You're Kazu's friend, right?
Yeah, I'm her best friend. He sure changed his tone quickly.
Fubuki, can you explain what's going on? Wow, scary.
Her manager's name seemed to be Himeka.
Think about what you've done. This isn't the time to be smiling. Sorry. I have to explain this to the boss, so hurry up and talk. Okay.
She sat in front of me with an innocent smile.
Long time no see, Kazu.
Long time no see. She knows my name, so I guess we know each other. But I can't remember her at all.
You really don't remember me, huh?
No, Oh no, she's mad. Seriously, where have I met her before?
Fubuki, are you sure you have the right person? No mistake. Look, does this look familiar?
Wait, that's... I did recognize the keychain she showed me. Because...
Take out your keychain from earlier.
Okay. Since she was clearly upset, I quietly followed her instructions. My instincts told me not to go against her.
See? They match perfectly. You can't say you don't remember now.
The pressure she was putting on me was intense. Is it okay for an idol to be this intimidating? Even loudmouthed Kota and her usually composed manager couldn't say a word. She was that angry. And honestly, I couldn't blame her. No way. You're that Fubuki?
That's right.
The girl I used to play with over 10 years ago. The one I gave the cat keychain to was Fubu, and most importantly, the name matches. But weren't you a brunette before? The Fubuki in my memory had dark hair.
Nope, I used to dye it, but this is my natural color now. When I was younger, I dyed it because I got teased for having different hair color.
I see. So it's understandable that I didn't recognize you. In my memory, you had dark hair, and we haven't seen each other in over 10 years.
I don't care, I recognized you right away. But you didn't notice me at all.
Well, I kept my hair the same.
But we're childhood friends, so you should recognize me even if my hair color changed.
That's asking too much. You've changed a lot since then.
I worked hard to become pretty.
Then don't get mad if I didn't recognize you. Hey, calm down. I don't know the whole story, but it looks like you two are meeting again after a long time, right?
You two, I think you should talk calmly.
Because we were arguing, Kota unusually stepped in to stop us. We might have gone a bit overboard. But... her anger seemed a bit extreme. Maybe she's mad about something more than me not recognizing her. After that, Since she still wasn't in a good mood, we exchanged contact info and were sent home. They said we should talk again once we're both calm. On the way back, Kota kept grilling me with questions. But the problem isn't over yet.
Good evening.
She just showed up at my place. She asked for my address, and I ended up giving it to her. I can't believe you actually came here. Won't your manager be mad?
It's fine.
She's still sulking. For now, come inside, so no one sees you.
Where are your parents?
They're on a hot springs trip because I was supposed to be home late today.
Got it.
This is awkward. We used to be so close.
Do you know why I'm mad?
Because I didn't realize you were the Fubuki I used to play with?
That's part of it, but this isn't the town we used to live in.
Oh, that's what it is.
Why did you tell me you were moving? When I became a middle schooler, I went to see you, but your house was gone. I was really shocked.
Just like her, I moved when I was in elementary school. My mom probably didn't tell her mom we were moving. Sorry.
Sorry isn't enough. I thought I'd never see you again. That's why I worked so hard to become a famous idol, hoping you'd come and see me if I became well known. Why didn't you recognize me?
It seems the main reason she was so upset was that after I moved and we couldn't see each other anymore, she worked hard to become a top idol. But the crucial part is that I didn't even recognize her. I really feel bad about it. I'm sorry, you worked so hard, and I didn't even recognize you.
Kazu.
Honestly, I'm really happy. I wanted to see you too, so I'm truly glad we met again.
Even so, you didn't recognize me.
Please, just forgive me for now. Though, it's really hard to believe it's her now. She was cute back then, but now she's incredibly beautiful. I can see why she's called a once-in-a-century beauty. It makes sense that I didn't recognize her.
I'm thinking of quitting being an idol.
What? Why? You've made it to the top.
The reason I became an idol and worked so hard was impure. And I've already achieved my goal, so I think it's time to stop.
But what about your fans? No matter how you feel about being an idol, your fans support you by watching and cheering for you.
Honestly, I feel bad for them.
Then,
Please understand my feelings. I want to be with you. I love you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone through this much trouble becoming an idol just to see you. But because I'm an idol, I can't be with you. That's why I want to quit being an idol.
you're not going to regret this?
No, I won't. I decided this a long time ago.
Her eyes were so clear, yet you could feel her strong determination. At least it's clear she's not saying this on a whim. I used to like her back in the day, but I gave up when she moved and we couldn't see each other anymore. So, should we date after you quit being an idol? Our reunion was thanks to her not giving up and working so hard. If that's the case, I need to seriously consider her feelings. Of course, it also helps that I still have feelings for her.
Yeah, that's the best. It's definitely the best.
Then let's be together from now on.
Yeah.
So, after more than 10 years, we ended up dating. By the way, when she said she was my ex at the handshake event, it was to jog my memory. She later held a press conference and really quit being an idol. From now on, she's going to focus on being a singer. At first, I thought she was quitting completely, but it turns out she can still be my girlfriend if she's a singer. In fact, her manager cried a lot about her retirement and tried to stop her, so it seems like that's why it turned out this way. I'll support her behind the scenes and work hard to be able to support her in the future. And my best friend Kota was incredibly jealous, but that's a story for another time.
Hey, Tetsuo, are you free right now?
Not really.
All right, come over here then. Come on, come on.
What do you want?
We were just about to play Game of Kings right now, but we were missing one guy. Join us! Come on, right here!
Game of Kings?
Huh? You don't know how to play?
I mean, I do, but... The person who draws the king card gets to choose numbers, and whoever has those numbers needs to obey the king, right?
Yep, thanks for the detailed explanation for our viewers.
That's not usually a game that people play after school in a classroom, though.
Who cares? We just want to play!
How does that happen?
It just does, and that's why we're playing. The people I gathered are...
All these students, huh? Kenichi, Kanazawa, Mizuki, and Akeo-san. Shimamoto-san's here too? That's unusual. I didn't think she'd be interested in things like this.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Right? Isn't this so cool? You're never gonna get a chance to play Game of Kings with such top-notch members.
Top-notch members?
I mean, they are, aren't they? Mizuki is the #1 girl that everyone would want to make their girlfriend. Akeo is out of every shy guy's league, and Anzu Shimamoto is popular as the Ice Queen.
Oh, they are high level. The girls are, at least.
Huh? Did you want to be all lovey-dovey with a guy instead, Tatsuo? Kanazawa and I can't get you hyped up for that?
Don't be stupid.
You're saying that you could do it with me and Kanazawa then?
I never said that. You're so stupid.
All right, we got all the participants now, so let's get started.
Huh? Did you just add me in?
You have time, right? Just join us.
Fine.
So, who are you hoping for? I'm okay with letting you have a good time since you went out of your way to join us.
Who? I don't really have anyone in mind. But if you have to ask, anyone but Kenichi and Kanazawa.
You tsundere. Fine. If I become king, I'll let you get a hug with Kanazawa. I'm seriously going to go home if you do that.
And somehow, the Game of Kings began.
Who's the king?
Yay, it's me!
Go ahead, Mizuki. I'll kiss you.
Kanazawa, you stay. I'd rather see my slaves flustered and panicking rather than be attended to. So, anyway, #2, give a hug to #1. 2 and 1, come forward.
I'm #1.
I'm #2.
What? You're #2, Muto-kun?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You don't need to apologize, but I see. It's you, Muto-kun. Since it's the rules, okay.
Excuse me.
Hurry up.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good, that's great. I'm satisfied.
You're lucky that it wasn't us, Tetsuo.
It's Mizuki and my turn next.
You're both blushing. It's so cute.
On the second round,
Who's the
the
king?
king? Hell yeah, it's me! It's me! It's me! Okay, I say that Mizuki and I get married.
Hey, say the numbers. Also, I'd rather die than get married to you, Kanazawa.
Fine. You're so shy, Mizuki. You're embarrassed to do anything in front of other people, right? Fine. Number 3, sit on number 5's lap. Numbers 3 and 5, step forward.
I'm number 5.
I'm number 3.
Again?
What a coincidence! You're definitely connected by a string of destiny.
Just because you're not a part of this.
You must follow the king's orders. Obey it.
I mean, I'm okay with it, but Shimamoto-san.
What's wrong with Anzu-chan?
I don't think she wants to do it. Her face is red. Her expression is stone solid, too.
She's just embarrassed.
Are you sure about that?
Probably.
I'm sitting on Muto-kun's lap.
Shimamoto-san, are you okay?
I'm totally fine.
Okay.
I'm not getting excited at all. Excuse me.
You're talking so fast. Okay, go ahead. How is it?
What do you mean? It's nothing. It's just normal.
As long as you don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't hate it or anything.
Who's the
king?
king? And so the game of kings continued. For some reason, most of the king's commands ended up being directed towards Shimamoto-san and I. And every time she would jump up, turn red, and glare at me. Kenichi said that she was just embarrassed, but he's definitely lying. She's pissed. But I had a big question on my mind. Why is she even playing this game? She doesn't seem like the type of person who'd play along.
It's already getting late, so this will be the last round. Ready, set.
Who's the
That
king?
king?
Yeah, it's me.
It's you, Akeo. Go ahead, give the final command.
Muto-kun and Shimamoto-san.
Are we just using names now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think it'll matter in the end, though.
That's not true.
Really? The number 1 and 5 go on a date this weekend.
I checked the number on my paper. There was a 5 written on it. Who's number 1 then? I glance over at Shimamoto-san. She froze after looking at her paper.
Who's number 1 and 5?
I'm number 5.
I'm number 1. Date? Me and Muto-kun? Is this a dream? A dream?
We don't have to if you don't want to.
I never said I didn't want to.
Oh, I see.
Besides, we have to obey the king's commands. If the king says to walk home naked, we have to leave school naked. That's why you have to go on a date with me no matter what.
What kind of reasoning is that? I mean, I'm fine with the date, but walking home naked is another story. Then Akeo-san smiled triumphantly.
See, I told you it would end up this way.
That's how I ended up going on a date with Shimamoto-san that weekend. I didn't quite understand my classmate, Anzu Shimamoto. I say I don't understand her, but it's not like she's Miss Mysterious either. In fact, she was super smart. Her grades were the best of our year. She was pretty, too. She was the prettiest girl in our class. No, our grade. No, she was probably the prettiest girl in our school. As for her personality, She was a bit cold sometimes, so she was called the Ice Queen. I do feel bad that she was given such a middle school type of nickname as a high schooler, but I shouldn't comment on it if she didn't mind. Oh, I got off track. Anyway, I thought that she hated me. She was unfriendly whenever I talked to her and even glared at me sometimes. She even ran away from me once. But after today's Game of Kings, I couldn't help but think that maybe she had a crush on me. Maybe everything she did in the past was to hide her feelings, just like Kenichi said. That isn't possible, though. I laughed at how narcissistic I sounded. There's no way a beautiful girl like her would fall in love with me. But the way she was acting today was so strange that I couldn't help but think like that. She was like a girl in love and a little... No, she was super cute.
You guys, what was that all about?
Huh? What do you mean?
That was on purpose, right? Every time you got king, you purposely put me and Muto-kun together, right? It's not normal that Muto-kun and I kept getting chosen from the commands.
Well, yeah.
You admitted it super easily, too. Because your love life didn't seem to be making any progress otherwise. You weren't able to go up to him at all. He didn't even notice, and...
Yeah. So that's when the war strategy changed. We decided to do a little something for you.
That's not true. I've been working hard to flirt with him. Yeah, I'm sure Muto-kun noticed a little. He might even know by now because of everything that happened today.
Listen, Anzu.
What?
This is really hard to say, but...
Yeah?
You're going around in circles.
Huh?
You're going around in circles.
You said that it's hard to say, but you said it twice.
Muto-kun probably thinks that you hate him, Anzu.
Why would he think that? There's no way. Unfortunately, it is possible. I mean, you'd ignore Muto-kun whenever he tried to talk to you, right? I'd never do that. I gather up the courage to respond to him.
In a voice so quiet that he can't hear you, though.
Huh? He can't hear me?
Yeah. Also, during the sports day when he was cheering for everyone, you wouldn't say anything when it was Muto's turn.
Also, how you'd clearly avoid him whenever you were in the same group as him.
You ran away from him when you were in your swimming suit, right?
You'd go absolutely silent whenever you were alone with him. Because I was shy!
That's why. We couldn't just watch patiently anymore.
Yeah, Kenichi-kun and Kanazawa-kun were thinking the same thing and said they'd cooperate with us. That's how we decided to play the game of Kings today.
I apologize for making it seem as though we were tricking you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I see.
But you're happy that you get to go on a date with Muto-kun, right?
Yeah.
See? You could appreciate us too, you know.
Thank you?
You're welcome!
Shimamoto-san, Mizuki-chan's playing around with you.
That's not true. I'm not making her my toy or anything.
I never said that.
But I'm serious when I say that I'm rooting for you two, okay?
Yeah, we want things to work out. Why are you two supporting me like that? Obviously, because we're your friends.
Yep.
I see. That's what it was. Thank you.
That.
Which?
If you could just be honest with your feelings like that, you could get Muto-kun in one shot. You're a pretty girl, Anzu. You should have more confidence in yourself and push.
In other words, she's saying good luck. Mizuki-chan, you're also very bad at being honest with your feelings.
That's not true.
Thank you, guys. I'll do my best so that I can make the most out of this opportunity.
And on the weekend...
I'm sorry. Did you wait?
Not really.
Oh, are you mad?
Why would you say that?
I mean,
I'm not mad.
If you say so.
What's wrong?
I mean,
You've only been saying since you got here, Tetsuo-kun.
really?
Yeah, you have. Is it a habit?
I might just be nervous, really.
Because it's a date?
Exactly.
Me too. I'm nervous. That's why I came here earlier than the time we promised.
I see. When she said that, I felt slightly less nervous. Should we get going then?
Yeah, let's go.
By the way, when did you start calling me by my name?
This is a date, so it's fine, isn't it?
Does that mean I can call you Anzu too?
Yeah, do whatever you want.
So, what are we doing here today?
No one told you?
The truth is, yeah, Akeo-san said to ask you, Anzu.
Have you ever been to the park, Tetsuo-kun?
Probably during a field trip in elementary school.
Not that. I was asking if you've ever been here with a girl.
This is my first time, then.
I see.
Is there something special about this place?
When you come here with someone of the opposite gender,
Yeah?
and you buy a special lock together,
A lock?
if you write your names on the lock and hang it near the back of a park, it's said that you two will get married.
Is that what today is for?
Yeah, we're going to do that.
I see.
Tetsuo-kun, do you not want to do that with me?
I never said that. I like doing activities like that, whether the superstition becomes a reality or not.
I see.
But I was just worried if you were okay with doing that with me, Anzu.
What? Why would you say that after coming here?
I mean, you don't really like me, right?
What my friend said was true.
What'd you say? I couldn't really hear you because you were so quiet.
I said that we have to follow the king's commands no matter what.
Are you saying that you're okay with doing it with me?
Yeah.
That's good then. Make sure you tell me if you really don't want to, okay? I can explain it to the others if anything. After that, we bought a lock and wrote our names on it together. Anzu seemed upset the entire time. I'm gonna hang it now then.
Can you hold on a little bit? I don't think we should continue like this, so let's have a battle.
A battle?
A game of kings.
Just us two?
Yeah, I'll hold a nickel in one of my hands, so you have to choose which one it's in. If you choose correctly, you'll be the king. I'll have to obey your command no matter what you say. But if you don't choose correctly, you lose. I'll be the king, and you'll have to listen to anything I say. How does that sound?
I'll have to walk home naked if the king tells me to, huh?
Yeah.
That's a little scary.
Are you running away?
No, I'm not. Let's do it. That's how the battle started.
Which one?
The right one.
My right?
No, my right.
My left hand then, okay.
Yeah. Anzu opened her palms. I win!
Yeah, man, I lost.
You have to do whatever I say, right?
Yeah, if you don't want to put the locks on, we don't have to. I have to follow the king's command no matter what.
Can you tell me one thing then?
What is it?
What were you going to make me do if you got king?
There's obviously one thing.
I'm asking you because I don't know.
I was going to ask you to hang the lock with me, not because it was anyone else's orders. I want to hang the lock because I want to.
I see.
Do you get it now, or should I be more clear?
I shook my head sideways. I clearly understood how she was feeling now. Let's hang it together then.
Are you really okay with doing it with me though, Tetsuo-kun?
I want to do it with you too.
Okay.
We hung the lock on the rail together. There was a clicking sound, and the lock closed. I thought you hated me, Anzu.
Mizuki-san said that too, that you had a misunderstanding.
I see.
It's because I wasn't acting very nicely, right?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. It's my fault.
No, it's probably not just that.
Really?
I was trying not to get the wrong idea.
What does that mean?
I was trying not to think that you might have feelings for me. I thought it sounded very narcissistic.
You should have been narcissistic.
Seems like it. Should we get going then?
Yeah,
Do you still have time?
I do.
Do you want to go on a date with me then? A date that's not because of a game.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Let's go. And just like that, we held hands and walked together. I hoped that the next time we come here, we could thank the locks for keeping us together.
Back when I was in high school, I had two amazing friends. I'd go as far as to say they were both equally my best friends. Their names were Shingo and Reina, and the three of us were always together. Actually, Shingo and the original duo, they'd been together since they were kids, and while the two of them were already basically a full-blown couple even back then, they were happy to let me tag along, and they welcomed me into their friend circle with open arms. I was so happy back then. I didn't know how time would change the nature of us and our friendship as we grew older, but I was sure the three of us would continue on forever. What? You're dropping out of high school?
Actually, we're expecting.
What do you mean? Expecting what? She means she's got a bun in the oven. The baby's already 3 months in. Shingo gently rubbed Reina's belly. At that time, she still wasn't showing it all. She looked like the same cheerful person as always. So, she's pregnant? Don't just say it like that. We were trying so hard to be vague about it. What's the big deal? Nothing, but you're not disappointed in us or whatever like all the other adults we've talked to, are you? Why would I be disappointed? That's super amazing. Congratulations. Thanks. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl yet? I mean, seriously, I'm so happy for you two.
See? I told you Ikuto would be happy for us. I knew there was nothing to be afraid about.
Yeah, now I feel stupid for getting so worried. Worried? About what?
Shingo here thought that you'd be against us deciding to have a child like some of the other people we've talked to. He put on a smile when we talked to some of the teachers and people at the orphanage, but I think you're the first person who said something that actually made him happy.
Why would you think I'd be anything but thrilled for the two of you? I'd never try to say anything to get in the way of your happiness. You know you're my best friends, right? Yeah, sorry I ever thought otherwise. The two of them have both been abandoned by their parents and grew up in an orphanage. I knew that more than anything, both of them wanted a family they could call their own. I was sad to hear that they wouldn't be around at school anymore, but I knew my two best friends and their history better than anyone. There was honestly nothing I wanted more than to be a shoulder for them to rely on, no matter what happened. What are you going to do about working and money and stuff? Oh yeah. Well, we were already supposed to leave the orphanage once we graduated from high school, and they were preparing some money for that. We figured we'd just take it a bit earlier than expected, that's all. Okay, unfortunately I can't do much to help you out financially, but if there's anything else you ever need, just say the word and I'll be there. And if you do need money, I'd be happy to dip into my savings for both of you. If I dumped it all, I could probably give you $3,000 if you needed it. You really mean it? Then do you think you could help us look for a new place and move out all our stuff? It'd be my pleasure. Thanks, Ikuto. You really are the best.
That's why he's your best friend, dummy.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to say, both of us really appreciate your help. I hope we can keep staying just as good friends in the future. What are you talking about? You know I'd never abandon you. I'll always be there for you until the day you die. No, even after that. Yeah.
Isn't that great, Shingo? It's almost like we have another member of the family.
Right? Oh, that reminds me. If we have a girl, will you marry her someday?
Aw, that'd be so cute. Then you really could be part of the family.
Don't be weird. You realize how different our ages would be, right? What? It's only about 18 or 19 years or so. That's not that bad. Don't you dare try to saddle up your own child with an old man. I appreciate the concern, though. I know you both only want the best for me, and I promise I'll do whatever I can to help look after your kid whenever you need an extra hand. You sure? The offer's still on the table, you know. Well, as long as the kid's okay with it, of course.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling they'll think the same way without us having to say anything. Because it's mine and Shingo's child. And there's no way any kid of two people who love and respect you so much would end up falling for you too.
I couldn't have put it any better myself. Well, I'm confident I'll love her back as if she were my own family too. Even now, I still think back on the happy memory as if it was yesterday. Just remembering it now makes me want to tear up.
Ikuto, wake up! I'm gonna be late for work.
Is it morning already?
Why are you crying? Oh, did you have another dream about Mom and Dad?
Good morning, Mutsumi.
Good morning!
You're not gonna call me Dad again today, huh?
I can't do that. You're Ikuto and you always will be.
Suit yourself.
Is something wrong with that?
I just want you to feel like you have a paternal figure in your life. I thought it might be nice to be able to have someone you could at least call your father if you needed it.
You don't have to worry about that. You're doing a great job raising me, okay?
Well, as long as you're happy.
Uh-huh. Go wash your face and let's get ready to eat breakfast. Enjoy!
Thank you.
What time do you think you're gonna get back tonight?
I think I'll be out late again.
Okay, then you're gonna eat out?
Yeah, what about you? Do you want me to give you some pocket change for dinner?
That'd be such a waste. I'll be making something like usual.
You've grown into such a capable woman. I'm so proud of you. Oh, but if you're gonna cook anyway, do you think you could leave a little bit extra for me? I'll have it when I get home.
Are you sure? Won't you get hungry?
I'll power through. And besides, your cooking is leagues better than anything I could get anywhere else.
Yes!
What are you pumping your fist for?
Well, you know what they say. The best way to someone's heart is through their stomach.
What, are you trying to poison me or something?
Don't be silly, I'm talking about Dad. He said he realized his feelings for Mom after she treated him to her home cooking.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. So they taught me how to cook when I was really young, so I could make the person of my dreams fall for me too.
Well, they did a great job. I can definitely taste Reina's influence in your food.
Keep the compliments coming.
Hey, yeah. I'm just saying, if you want to win over someone's heart with your cooking, maybe you should do it for someone closer to your own age instead of an old man like me.
Aw, you say that every time. Look, I'm pretty popular, you know.
I don't doubt that for a second. You're Shingo and Reina's kid after all. They're both beautiful, kind, and great cooks, not to mention smart and natural-born athletes. I don't know how you wouldn't make a single head turn to follow you.
Hey, you're just saying that because you were obsessed with my parents.
No, I mean it. And if you ever find a partner, you're welcome to invite them over sometime, whoever they are, okay?
A lot of people tried to ask me out recently, but I've turned them all down. There's already someone I like anyway.
Really? That's the first I'm hearing about this. What do they like? Well, I'm sure whoever they are, they'll instantly fall for your charm.
I'm not so convinced.
Why not?
Because no matter how much I try to show my love for you, you don't as much bat an eyelash at me.
Me? What are you talking about? I'm your guardian, not a potential suitor.
Huh.
I know Shinga and Reina would have wanted me to be the one to look after you too. The two of them were both over the moon when little Mutsumi was born. Of course, raising her wasn't a cakewalk by any means, but they finally had the family life they both always dreamed of. I'm sure they felt like every day was a blessing. But one day, that happiness was ripped away in a single moment. Both Shingo and Reina passed away in a horrible traffic accident, and their poor beloved daughter was left all alone to fend for herself. This was 10 years ago now. I knew that I had to be there for my best friends no matter what, and I took her in with no hesitation. I promised them, didn't I? On that day, they shared the news of their joy. I told them I'd look after Mutsumi whenever they needed it, and I meant it. And with the two of them gone, I was the only one left who could do it. Besides, there probably was no one else they'd rather trust more than me. That's what I believe anyway. Okay, thanks for breakfast. That was really good.
It was my pleasure.
I guess I'd better head off to work.
Yep, here's your lunch.
Much appreciated. What are you doing now?
I want a goodbye kiss.
You're being silly again.
Aww.
Don't give me that. You're in high school now.
Fine, I'll settle for a hug then.
No matter how old you get, you'll always be such a little girl.
Huh? Do I look like a little girl to you? I can push my body into you and remind you just how grown up I am here.
Hey, I don't want to hear that kind of language from you. See you later.
See you.
Oh, Mutsumi, that hurts. You're choking me. Don't breathe more tight.
No, I have to mark you.
No, what are you talking about?
I have to leave my scent on you so that everyone knows you're mine and you don't get followed by any pesky bugs.
Shingo, Reina, I'm sorry. I'm worried I failed you somehow as a parent to your daughter. And so the days continue to peacefully pass like this. After an especially late night at work, I was coming home on the last train, but I noticed the lights were still on inside.
Hi, Ikuto.
Hey, you're still up?
Yep. Oh, do you want your dinner right away?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll go ahead and get it ready.
Huh? Why'd you set a place for yourself too?
Because I'm eating with you, silly.
Don't tell me you were waiting for me this whole time.
Duh.
I told you last time that you didn't have to, didn't I?
But eating with someone else makes the food taste better.
But if you eat this late, you'll get fat.
Excuse you. Anyway, don't worry about that. Let me decide how I want to spend my time, okay?
Okay. I'm just worried since I think I've been putting on a little bit of weight lately.
What? But I've just been making sure to count your calorie intake and everything.
Yeah, well, that's getting old for you.
It's okay. I'll love you no matter how fat you are.
Noted and appreciated.
Hey, I mean it. So, how is it today?
Amazing as always. I don't feel like I'm truly home until I've eaten your cooking.
Always happy to hear it. Oh yeah, this arrived for you in the mail.
What is that, a letter?
Yeah, here.
Thanks.
What is it?
Oh, well, I guess it's the announcement for a reunion of some kind.
For high school?
Looks like it.
When is it?
2 months from now.
Have fun.
Huh? I wasn't gonna go, though.
Why not?
I mean, there isn't really anyone there I want to meet.
So you're saying your only friends were my mom and dad?
Hey, I didn't say that. I was actually pretty popular back then, you know?
Oh, really?
You don't have to look so skeptical. Fine. Maybe I will go and show you pics of just how many friends I had.
Okay, I want to see them.
You're not overly concerned about me, are you?
I have to repay all your kindness to me somehow, don't I? Besides, it's only natural to worry about your family, right? I know how lonely you get sometimes, too.
Yeah, you're right. As always.
I know I am. I'm sure it'll be a great opportunity to talk to some old friends you haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, thanks for looking out for me.
It's nothing. What kind of wife would I be if I didn't let my hubby hang out with his buddies, right?
Stop that. You're not married.
Oh, but I have one request. Don't you dare cheat. If you do, I'll never forgive you.
I'm not even dating anyone, so there's no one for me to cheat on.
Well, I'm sure I have nothing to worry about. After all, there's not a person in the world who would love you more than me anyway.
That's a different kind of love.
It's still true though, right?
That really wasn't a question I could answer yes or no to. 2 months later, I met all my old high school friends for the first time in ages. They all seemed so much older.
Oh my god, Ikuto, is that you?
Kamada?
You remembered me. It's so nice to see you after so long.
She used to be in the same class as me, and her popularity among the guys in our grade rivaled Reina's. I kind of had a bit of a crush on her too. She used to be so cute, but she's just as beautiful now after all these years. What are you up to these days?
I'm working in sales at Yukiko.
Oh wow, that's a huge company.
It's not always a good thing, though. Although, sales is a tough business no matter where you end up nowadays, I guess.
The recession's hitting everyone hard, huh?
Yeah. How about you?
I'm working and planning at Kanon.
That's a pretty big company, too. I bet you must be making pretty good money.
I guess so. I don't know if I'd say it makes up for all the overtime I have to pull, though.
I'm not surprised to hear you made it there. I remember you always used to be near the top of the class. You were tough. You used to help tutor me sometimes, remember?
Yeah, that was in the middle of junior year, right?
Yeah, it must have been.
I still remember that amazing cake you got for me to thank me.
Really?
Sometimes I still think about it and remember how delicious it was.
Aw, that makes me so happy to hear that. I never told you, but I baked that cake myself.
You did?
Yeah, it was the first time I ever tried making something for a guy.
Really? I had no idea.
Hey, Ikuto.
Yeah?
The truth is, I kind of thought you were pretty cute back then.
Nah, you're just saying that.
Oh, I mean it.
Actually, I really admired you back then, too.
Really? Then we both had feelings for each other and knew it?
I guess so.
Oh, that's just so sad to hear, isn't it? So, what about now?
What about it? Wait,
I'm single, you know.
Kamada.
If you want to ditch this place and do something alone together, just say the word. Ikuto's been acting kind of differently lately. It's like he's always spacing out, and he seems to be dressing nicer a lot more too. Whenever I see it, I can't help but tense up a bit. It makes me kind of nervous. Ikuto, did anything happen recently?
What do you mean?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking. Ever since the reunion, it's like you've been a bit strange.
I don't think it's anything to worry about.
Really? Really, really?
Really, really, really.
Well, okay.
It's like you said, we're family, so we don't need to hold back for each other.
Yeah.
So, you don't have anything to worry about.
Oh, I've got it. Let's go on a date then.
What? Where'd that come from all of a sudden?
I've been wanting to get some new clothes for a while. You said that we wouldn't have to hold back, right?
How about I just give you some pocket money and you buy whatever you want instead?
Ooh, I want to know what you like on me. Come on, go with me, please.
Oh, fine, fine. You can be so demanding sometimes.
You will? Then let's go right away.
Hold on, okay? I have to get ready first. I guess we can eat out for a change while we're there too, right?
Yeah. Is he done? Is he ready? Oh, I'm so excited. It's our first date in so long. Just knowing he was always there for me like this made all my anxiety and dissatisfaction melt away. I really was a pure maiden in love. But just then, the doorbell rang.
Maybe I should buy some new clothes too. It probably wouldn't be weird to have Mutsumi pick something nice out for me, right? Just then, a loud crash rang out near the entrance hall. I ran over to check it out. Mutsumi, are you okay? What was that sound?
Ikuto,
What is it? What's wrong?
we need to talk.
What? Mutsumi? Why are you making me kneel down like this?
Shut up!
Yes, ma'am.
You understand how angry I am, aren't you?
But why?
Kamada's a very pretty woman, isn't she?
How do you know about her?
She just came to the door, but don't worry, I made sure to scare her off.
You what?
I know you were acting strange lately. Now it all makes sense.
Hold on. I think you have the wrong idea.
I said shut up!
Yes, ma'am.
I can't believe this. I specifically told you not to cheat, didn't I?
I haven't done anything that could be considered cheating.
Shut up!
Yes, ma'am.
Just what kind of relationship did the two of you have anyway? Tell me.
Permission to speak without you telling me to shut up?
Granted, depending on your answer.
There isn't any relationship. We're just old classmates. We've met up at the reunion and we've been chatting a bit on and off since then.
And that's all?
Well, the truth is, she confessed her feelings to me.
And you've confessed your guilt. Lock him up.
Wait, calm down, okay?
How am I supposed to stay calm at a time like this? That witch is gonna pay for stealing someone else's man. Guilty, guilty, guilty!
Nobody is nobody's man, okay?
Shut up!
Sorry, but it's your turn to listen now. I turned Kamada down.
What? You mean it?
Yes,
But why?
because I already have you, of course.
What? That sounds like you're proposing to me. I accept.
I didn't say that, okay? All I'm saying is, I don't want to really think about dating anyone until I've made sure I've raised you into a fine young adult.
Then why have you been staring off into space and dressing so fancy lately? Isn't that because you and Kamada started going out?
No, it's just that ever since she asked me out, I've been thinking a little bit more about my future. Like, what am I gonna do once you finally become an adult and leave the nest? I never even stopped to consider any of that before. Honestly, I just kind of gave up and assumed I didn't really have a chance at love anymore. But this gave me a bit of a confidence boost, I guess. I was thinking, maybe I should start taking a bit better care of myself now so that once I'm an empty nester, I'll have a head start on all that stuff. Mutsumi? Why are you pouting?
Because you're just jumping to annoying conclusions.
Like what?
For one thing, I'm never gonna leave the nest. I'm gonna be by your side for the rest of your life.
Don't tell me you're back on that.
I love you. I've always loved you. Even before I was born, I probably was fated to love you.
Her words just then stirred something in the back of my mind, and I remembered what my best friend said.
Because it's mine and Shingo's child. There's no way any kid of two people who love and respect you so much won't end up falling for you, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Why are you crying all of a sudden? You hate the idea of us together so much?
No, it's not that. You just reminded me of something.
What is it?
Back before you were born, I sort of told you I loved you in a roundabout way, too.
I made it. Then it really is fate. That means you'll marry me after all, right?
No,
Why not? What other choice is there?
there's more than one kind of love, you know. This conversation's over, okay?
Aww.
Come on. We have a date to go on, don't we? Unless you want to call it off and spend the rest of the day at home.
Oh no, I'll go. Come on, let's go already.
Yeah. You really are still such a child. I want to continue to spend my life walking side by side with my beloved little girl. Oh yeah, do you think you could pick out an outfit or two for me too?
Sure, I'll get you something that matches with mine.
No, I mean something that looks cool on me. Something that shows all the women out there that I'm not past my expiration date just yet, you know?
Don't worry, you're already gonna be mine anyway, so none of that matters. You're my parents' final present to me, and I have no intention of regifting you to anyone else. Never, ever.
Walking side by side with Mutsumi growing up like this, no one looking at us would think we were a father and daughter anymore. Part of that made me happy, but there was also a complicated and bittersweet emotion to it too.
Wake up, Hayato!
5 more minutes.
You're gonna be late though.
And 10 more minutes.
That's even longer. Jeez, you went to bed late again last night, didn't you?
I know a secret.
Huh? What kind of secret?
If I go to school without you, I can sleep for 15 more minutes.
I guess that's true. If you have a heart to tell me that you don't want to go to school with me, you'll get more time to sleep. Is that really what you want, though?
Nah, walking together with you is more fun than sleeping, Suzu.
That's what I thought. I made breakfast for you already, too.
You're the best stepsister ever.
Oh, are you actually awake now?
Good morning, Suzu.
Good morning.
Sorry for making you do this all the time.
Don't worry, it's like our unspoken promise, isn't it?
Uh-huh. What's on the menu for breakfast today?
Salad, eggs sunny side up, and toast. Also creamed corn, soup, and milk.
You spoil me too much. That sounds amazing.
I'll wait for you downstairs, okay? Hurry up and join me when you're ready.
Aye aye, Captain.
And don't even think about falling back asleep again.
Come on, don't you trust me at all?
Maybe I would if you didn't already have previous convictions to your name.
And with that, Suzu hurried out of my room. Alright, I guess I'll get changed. My dad got remarried 3 years ago. I was in 8th grade at the time. That's what my dad told me. I was getting a new sister, and I should do my best to make her feel welcome. He didn't have anything to worry about. After being lonely under the weight of a single-parent household for so long, I was happy to have someone to spoil. Suzu was a 7th grader then. Growing up with a single mother, she had a typical inclination to be hesitant to accept being treasured, and was a bit starved for the family time. We probably wouldn't have ever known each other otherwise. But by all accounts, the two of us became fast friends and close siblings. Definitely close enough to want to walk to school together even as we became high schoolers. Even though that meant having to get up 15 minutes earlier than I did last year. I guess that wasn't that big a deal. No harm, no foul.
Here you go.
Thanks again.
How is it?
It's amazing as always.
I'm glad. Don't forget to try the soup.
Okay. It makes me so happy to see how close you two are.
The two of them almost seem more like a married couple than siblings.
Nah, that can't be right. Suzu's way too good for Hayato.
Don't say that. Hayato's a wonderful boy, too. He takes after you, dear.
I don't see it, but I definitely think Suzu is as kind and amazing as you, honey.
Oh, then are you saying you don't balance me out enough?
Maybe not. That's why I want to dedicate the rest of my life to being the best man I can for you.
Aw, dear.
I still think the two of them are way closer than we are.
Yeah, we're only following in their footsteps.
Oh, sorry. Could I trouble you for a little more milk?
Coming right up. Can we walk home together today, too?
Sorry, I have student council duties.
I don't mind waiting.
You don't have to do that. You should enjoy your free time.
Aw, but I wanted you to treat me to ice cream on the way back.
So, that's what you were really after.
You got me.
Fine. You can wait inside your classroom and I'll come get you when I'm finished.
Really? Yes!
She made such a great breakfast after all. Come on, let's head out.
Right. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. See you later.
Have a nice day. It warms my heart to see them getting along so well.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if they'll end up actually getting married too someday.
Step-siblings are allowed to do that, huh?
Sure, and if the time comes, I'm willing to give my blessings if you are. Oh yeah, are you free this weekend?
How come?
Aw, don't tell me you forgot.
Just kidding. Of course I remember. We have to exchange our birthday presents, don't we?
Yeah, we promised to do it every year.
Still, isn't it weird how our birthdays are only one day apart?
It's like fate.
You're always so quick to throw out words like that, aren't you? Hey, you two. You're just as close as always, huh?
Oh, good morning, Kano.
Morning. I'm so jealous, Hayato. I want to walk to school with a cute girlfriend like Suzu, too. She's not my girlfriend. She's my stepsister. And how about you ditch him and go out with me instead? I promise I'll treat you right. Don't even think about it, you vermin. Don't call me vermin. I thought we were best friends. That hurts, you know. If you don't like it, then watch what you say around my sister. Yeah, whatever. You may think of it like protecting her, but you're just monopolizing her all to yourself. Shut up already. Why don't you just trust me and leave your sister with... I've heard enough. Let's go, Suzu.
Yeah, see you, Kano.
Oh, you don't have to listen to him too. Why don't you come with me?
Sorry, but I enjoy spending time alone with my brother.
You're just as obsessed with him as he is with you.
I'm just kidding.
But what's the truth really like, I wonder? About what? I mean, Suzu's really cute and all. She's gotta be super popular, right? Probably. Why are you so smiling so smugly about that? Because I already know my sister's the most amazing person in the world. Yeah, get a room already. But that just means that she may bring home a partner someday, right? Wouldn't rule it out. Hayato, can you even deal with being away from her anymore? Oh, of course I can. If you say so.
Don't worry, Hayato. I want to be your darling sister always and forever. There's no room in my life for anyone else.
You really are the best sister in the world. You two really are way too far gone at this point. You're completely lost in each other. Nah, we're just kidding around.
What? I really meant what I said that time, though.
I know, but eventually you'll have to let go of me someday.
I don't wanna.
I know. It's gonna be hard for me too. You know, most siblings get over this hump when they're still in elementary school, right? Did you hear something, Suzu, or was it just an annoying bug? Anyway, if she ever finds someone that really makes her happy, I'll gladly give my blessing.
Hayato.
I know the perfect candidate. I'll gladly throw my hat into the ring. I already said no. Give it up already. Why not? Come on, Suzu. What does Hayato have that I don't?
Everything. give it up.
That didn't sound like a joke either.
Well, there's no one in the world that's more amazing than my brother.
We continued walking along the usual path to school, and soon we arrived. We were chatting and joking around then, but everything came to a head 2 days after that. That day, I was napping in the living room. I'd been watching TV, but I found myself giving in to the siren call of the void. It was a pretty deep sleep, too. Mom and Dad were both working late, and Suzu and I were the only ones home. Maybe that's why she succumbed to her own temptations.
Jeez, Hayato. You know you can't fall asleep here. Come on, wake up already. You really that deeply asleep? You really are asleep, right? Hayato. If you don't wake up, I'm gonna pounce on you. Don't bully me for what happens next.
Suzu slowly climbed on top of me. She pressed her face closer and closer to mine. So close that our lips were inches apart.
Oh, I can't do it. It just wouldn't be right for me to do anything while he's asleep. Oh, that really was my big chance too.
And with that, she turned and left the living room. The sound of her footsteps became quieter as she walked up to the second floor, and when I made sure I heard the door to her room close. What the heck was that about? I finally decided it was safe to open my eyes. By the time I woke up, Suzu was already on top of me. My eyes were closed tight, but I could feel her leaning in for a kiss. Seriously? Wait. Huh? Hold on. Is that really what happened? I knew the two of us were close, but I didn't realize she liked me like that. She always said there was no one in the world more amazing than her brother, but she was actually thinking about me in a romantic sense? Was there some kind of issue with her upbringing? I didn't have an answer. I didn't get it. Nothing made sense anymore. And even more confusingly, I didn't make any effort to stop her from kissing me either. So it's not like I was in any position to criticize her. I failed as a big brother. The next morning, Suzu was acting the same as always. It was as if I was the only one aware of whatever sinful things we had for each other.
What's wrong, Hayato?
Huh? Nothing.
You were staring at me for an awfully long time.
Oh, well...
I didn't make something you're not a fan of this morning, did I?
Like that's possible. Everything you make is delicious.
Thanks. So then, what's the problem?
Hey, Suzu.
Yes?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
What is it now? I'm even more curious.
Really, it's fine.
Are you sure? It doesn't look fine to me. Come on.
It's really nothing, okay? I was only thinking about how cute you look today.
What? Oh, you were?
Yeah, that's all.
But you think I look cute every day.
Well, yeah, I guess I do. I think you're the cutest person in the world.
You're flattering me. Maybe I'll make you your favorite meal for dinner as a way to thank you.
Really? I'd love that.
Let's pick up the ingredients on the way home.
Huh? The way home from what?
Aren't we gonna walk back from school together today as usual?
Oh, sorry. I don't think I can today.
Why not? You have student council again? That's fine. I don't mind waiting.
Today, right. I already promised Kanon I'd walk with him.
You did?
Yeah, sorry again.
Then you don't mind if I join you, right?
Oh, well, I was kind of thinking I could just hang out and have some guy talk for a chance.
Oh, okay. I see.
After that. So, why are you glaring at me, Suzu?
Because you stole Hayato from me.
Huh? What are you talking about? Sorry, play along for a bit. What? Why? Don't ask questions. I'll repay you later. Oh? How exactly? I'll get you the house special ramen set at Yukite. Now you're talking! But I want the extra set with fried rice instead of white rice. Huh? That's $2 more. Well, if you're not interested... Fine. Woohoo! Lucky me! We already promised to hang out after school today, right? And you said you didn't want anyone else to join us, so that's why she's mad. Oh hey, that promise. Well, you know, there's a thing. You know.
What kind of thing?
You know, we want to go pick up chicks, so we don't want you here making it harder for us.
What? You're picking up girls? Is that really true, Hayato?
Well, that is...
Well?
I plead the fifth.
Maybe it is true then. Picking up girls, huh? Alright, I see how it is. Well, you two suit each other.
Suzu, wait! Where are you going?
Don't wait up for me. I don't want to see your face right now.
Oh, okay, sure. After that, Suzu left us alone, for real. So, what's this all about anyway? I'll explain after school while you're eating your ramen. I'm so distraught right now, I can barely even bring myself to stand. Sure. What I'm about to tell you absolutely cannot be shared with anyone else, do you understand? You got it, my lips are sealed with this delicious ramen. Good, I'm glad you get it. I don't know though, I might get a little bit hungry and let something else slip. How about some dumplings to sweeten the deal? Fine. Excuse me, 1 plate of dumplings, please. So, where do I start? The beginning. You know what? Forget it. What? I really shouldn't be telling anybody about this. Come on, dude. Don't tell me you dragged me all the way out here just to skimp out on me now. I mean it, though. Can you at least give me a hint? Never mind. Just tell me. It's not good to keep everything to yourself, you know. Promise you won't freak out? Depends on what it is. Okay, well, Suzu almost kissed me. And? Is that supposed to be a brag? What? Aren't you shocked? You're the one who told me not to be. I guess I did say that, but... Jeez, you made it sound like something big happened. Is that really all? What do you mean, is that all? I could barely sleep last night thinking about this. Knowing how much you love to sleep, that's something. But from looking at you, anyone would already assume you two are head over heels for each other already. For what? For real? Oh, yeah, for real. Anyway, what's the big deal? You're not blood related or anything, right? You could even get married if you wanted to. Yep, I know. Look, it's like this, right? What? You already knew it was legal to marry your stepsibling. Oh. That means you had to look it up, right? A long time ago, too, from the sound of it. Yeah, I looked it up. So what? So, your feelings are obvious enough. And if Suzu was trying to put the moves on you, then that means she obviously likes you back. Congratulations, your feelings really are mutual. But we're still brother and sister. If that's true, then don't worry about being in love. But what am I supposed to do? Well, it doesn't really matter what I say, does it? No matter what, this is the question you're going to answer for yourself. So my advice is that you keep worrying until you understand that. And if you think and think and think, I'm sure eventually you'll come up with something that works out for the both of you. That concludes Master Kano's Life Lesson Seminar. Thank you for joining me. Whatever happens next is up to you. I'll be right behind you, though, for the right price. Some best friends you are. Sorry, but best friend or no best friend, my advice doesn't come cheap. I need to keep my mind fresh with delicious food. Yeah, I do appreciate your help, though. Of course, it's my pleasure. By the way, Suzu and I are going to be shopping for birthday presents for each other this weekend. Can you come with us? I feel so awkward about all this. Heck no! Why not? You don't already have plans, do you? Yeah, my plan is not getting in the way of your date. That girl was already staring daggers at me today. I don't want her to actually brandish one. And so, a few days later, as we promised, the two of us went out shopping together. Suzu, don't tell me you're still angry with me.
Why would I be angry?
Yeah, you're totally still angry.
I'm not angry. I'm just your sister after all. What right do I have to be mad at whatever girl you try your hardest to woo?
She's been in a bad mood ever since that day. I really didn't think she'd be bothered by it for this long. Hey, about that.
Yeah?
It's a misunderstanding. I really just wanted to talk to Kano about something. So,
Yeah? What did you need to talk to him about so badly?
well,
Oh, I see. You can't tell me, huh?
no, it's not like that.
Whatever. I don't care, okay? You do your thing and I'll do mine.
It's about the girl I like.
Come again?
I was talking to Kano about the person I have a crush on. We didn't go out picking up girls. Can you please trust me?
Well, I wish you would have said something about that earlier. I mean, I didn't know you liked anyone.
Whoa, you crying?
Oh, it's just sweat.
It's not even hot outside right now.
Shut up, it's sweat, okay?
I can't deal with this anymore.
Hayato?
Will this be enough to make you stop crying?
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not crying.
Your voice is cracking.
It's just all muffled because you're hugging me so hard, that's all.
Can I continue where I left off?
No, I don't want to hear anymore.
Well, I've already said this much. The least you can do is let me finish.
That's not fair. You trapped me.
Yeah, I guess I did. But I'm not gonna let you leave until you hear me out, so just listen, okay?
Fine.
So, I was sleeping in our living room and I think the girl I like tried to kiss me while I was conked out.
Huh? You mean you were awake for that? Wait, what do you mean the girl you like? What?
I was so lost, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I love you so much, but we're supposed to be siblings.
Yeah.
So, I needed to ask Kano for advice.
What'd he say?
He told me not to stop thinking about it, and that if I kept worrying about it enough, I might come up with an answer we both could accept.
Oh,
What do you want to do?
there's one thing I want more than anything else. I want to date the one I love.
Yeah,
What about you?
it's like I said, I love you too, and not just as family.
Uh-huh.
But our relationship as brother and sister is important too. So,
So,
I need some more time to think about all this. It's like Kano said, I really need to consider every option.
I don't believe that for a second. You're just gonna take the easy way out?
But,
No buts.
I'm sorry.
What? Then what was the point of any of this? I thought this was supposed to be a big moment where you asked me out.
Well, I had to say something, right? I was worried if I didn't, you'd throw yourself all over me in my sleep again.
Hey, we're in public. This is unbelievable.
Sorry, but I just want to tell you how important to me you really are. I just need time to sleep on this a little more until we come up with a solution.
Fine.
I know. Sorry.
My present, please.
What? Here? Now?
Right here, right now. Clock's ticking.
Okay. Here you go.
And here's yours. I guess that's it until next year, right?
Yeah?
If a year later you feel the same way, no. If you feel even stronger about me,
Then get me a real present.
What do you mean? I get you a real present every year.
You don't get it, do you? Then let me spell it out. Next year, I want a kiss for my birthday. Remember that, okay?
What?
I'll be waiting.
Our future was still a blank slate. But my stepsister's little wink she smiled was so cute that I truly figured there was no way I wouldn't be able to turn down a request.
Good morning. Welcome to Kanon Corporation.
Mao Kagura. The beautiful receptionist our company is the most proud of. Her delightful face and angelic smile captivate the hearts of all who gaze upon her. Kagura! Want to go out with me during lunch break? No, how about going for a drive with me? I just bought a new car. Come on, guys, can't you see she's uncomfortable? Give her some space. Oh, right, sorry. Seriously. So, Kagura, would you like to grab dinner with me tonight? Hey! Kagura's as popular as always. It must be exhausting to be asked out every single day. My name is Tsurugi Kusanagi, and I watched that familiar scene play out from a distance.
I'm sorry, but I'm planning to spend my lunch break on my own.
I've never seen her say yes to anyone. Well, it's not like that means I have a chance with her. I walked away without a second thought, more interested in what I was going to get for lunch. Right, where should I eat today? After working all morning, a place with a good view would be nice. The company building is massive, with lots of unused space, so it's always fun searching for the next secret spot. Our cafeteria is pretty good, but it's become my thing lately to look for a secluded place where I can have my lunch undisturbed.
Sounds good to me, totes.
Huh? Who's that? Sounds like an anime character. Oh!
Let's do that next time then. I'm sure it'd make Mother happy too.
Kagura? What's with her voice? I peered into the room, and Kagura was standing right there, script in hand.
Good of you to ask. My name is,
Huh?
Kusanagi?
Hi. Sorry for eavesdropping.
No, I should have been more careful.
Kagura, are you possibly a voice actress?
In training. What you heard was actually homework given to me by my school. I have to practice where I can, so I thought I could use my lunch break to do it.
I see.
Please, don't tell anyone.
Huh? I don't think it's something worth hiding, though.
But until I become a full-fledged voice actress and fulfill my dreams, I'd be grateful if you could keep it to yourself.
I see. I understand. My lips are sealed.
Thank you.
Also, I'm rooting for you.
Huh?
I'm hardly an expert, but I thought your performance just now was really good. If it's you, Kagura, I think you'll definitely become one of the best voice actresses out there.
I'm so happy. It's the first time anyone had complimented me like this.
Your voice is already beautiful on its own, so,
As I thought, you're kind, Kusanagi. You helped me with those documents before, too.
That was just work. So, I'll leave you alone. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
I never thought taking an afternoon walk in the office building would lead to such a happy encounter. While sincerely praying in my heart for Kagura's future success, I left to look for another lunch spot. But ever since that day, Kagura's been following me around for some reason. Huh? She's watching me again? Maybe I'm just paranoid. But I think it's more than paranoia at this point. She's still behind the reception counter most of the time, but she pops up from the shadows at random times and just stares at me. I've even seen her tailing me from a distance while I was going home. But why? Maybe she's worried I'll spill her secret, but I would never! I want her to succeed! I can feel her staring again. Finally, things came to a head when during one of the company's drinking parties, she took a position like a guard dog next to me. All right, cheers everyone! Cheers. Kagura? I've noticed you've been monitoring me lately.
I'm doing nothing of the sort.
You're really bad at lying, you know. Is it because of what I saw that day? If it is, I already promised not to tell anyone.
I'm keeping an eye on you because I don't trust you.
That voice, that tone, and that line?
Your favorite character, Miko Himeno.
Amazing! You sound just like her! But wait, how do you know my favorite character?
Just accept it for what it is. If it looks like you're about to tell someone, I'll threaten you like I did just now.
By threaten, you mean send me to otaku heaven?
Anyway, let's drink, dear brother.
That's another one of my favorite characters. How the hell did you find out? After that, Kagura and I tried our best to out-drink each other. After everyone left for the night, we went for a second round. We got so drunk we could barely walk, and for some reason, after everything, we ended up drinking at my apartment. Why are we at my place again?
I don't remember. Does it even matter when the drinks are this good?
Are you sure this is okay?
Huh? Isn't this Murakumo Ameno's light novel? You have the entire series?
Oh, well, I collected everything because I liked it so much.
Wow, I'm jealous. I'm a big fan of this author too. This series has been really popular lately. Did you know? This one was originally a web series, and it got no attention from anyone for the longest time.
Is that so?
I still remember those times. It got even less than 10 views a day, and I was pretty much the only one who gave it a thumbs up.
Huh?
To tell you the truth, during the first 5 years of obscurity, I was Murakumo Ameno's one and only true fan. I've been watching over him from the very beginning.
So this is how you get when you're drunk.
It's just so nostalgic. I loved Kudos and gave him compliments on every single chapter.
But why did you persist in supporting such an unpopular work? You could have just moved on to another web series.
Because I love this one, obviously. It felt like a story written just for me. During all of my hard times, this novel is what gave me the hope and courage to push through. While some people might think it's boring and not the most well-written piece of work in the world, to me, it was perfect. There's even a time his comment section was filled with people telling him to quit writing, that he wouldn't get anywhere with such a boring story. So I took the chance to give him my own avalanche of praises. Kusanagi? Why are you crying?
Nothing. I just thought that was a nice story. Sorry, I become a bit of a crybaby when I get drunk.
I don't mind. You can cry if you want. There.
That reminds me. Why do you want to become a voice actress in the first place, Kagura?
Of course, it's because I really like manga and anime. Hearing the voice actors and how amazingly they can sound different from the story to story, I find it truly amazing. I love it. I admire them so much. I want to become one of them.
I understand that feeling.
And I also have a selfish dream. If possible, I want to voice the heroine for Murakumo's Ameno's novel someday. She's my favorite female character, after all. All of my training now could be leading up to that moment.
Sounds good. I want to see your performance of Sakuya someday, too.
And saying that, I'm nowhere near good enough right now.
I think if anyone can do it, it's you, Kagura. Your voice is beautiful and bright, and from the brief glimpse I got of your skills, I thought you were truly fantastic. I'm rooting for you, Kagura.
Kusanagi. Thank you. I'll do my best. I'm so glad to have found a fellow fan of Murakumo Ameno. Let's talk about him all night long.
Oh, okay.
Cheers!
And we continued drinking, as if we weren't drunk enough already.
Huh? My head? Maybe I overdid it last night. What time is it? Huh?
What? What's going on?
Why am I sleeping on the same bed as you, Kusanagi?
Huh? Oh, we probably drank too much last night and fell asleep together.
What? Take responsibility!
Huh? No, I mean that literally.
I don't care!
You're right. Got it. First, let me state it clearly once more that absolutely nothing inappropriate happened between us. But I have been wanting to get closer to you for a while, Kagura. I think suddenly getting together now would be moving too fast, but if you'd like, we can start as friends.
Huh? Okay.
This was how our friendship officially began. Want to grab lunch together, Kagura? Look at that. Another poor soul trying his luck. Well, tough. We ask her out every day, and she's never said yes. There's no way a guy like him...
Sure, I'd love to.
Ah! Sorry for inviting you out so suddenly.
Not at all. If you hadn't, I would have invited you. Actually, the thing is, I bought a lunchbox today. If you'd like, I made enough for two.
Huh? Really?
Of course.
Whoa, this is so good. I really like the seasoning on there.
I'm glad to hear that. I made a lot, so please have more.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I also wanted to apologize
Huh? For what?
for not trusting you and following you all over the place.
Oh, I almost forgot that happened.
I was really happy, you know? You were so nice to say you'd keep my secret from me. You said my voice was beautiful and that I could definitely become a voice actress if I wanted to. It was the first time anybody ever complimented me like that. So, I wanted to talk more to you. But when it came down to it, I was too shy to speak first, and that made it seem like I was monitoring you. I am really sorry.
Nah, don't worry about it. You're actually pretty cute, huh?
And thank you?
By the way, aren't you going to practice today? I could leave now if you want.
Oh, if you can. I'd like it if you could join me for my voice practice. If you have any feedback or advice after listening to my performance, you're familiar with anime, aren't you?
Familiar? They're one of the things that give me life. But I'm not exactly a professional, so I don't know how much help I'll be. But if you're fine with that, sure. In this way, Kagura and I slowly got closer and closer. I had meals together with her, accompanied her for her voice acting practices, and even went out with her to anime merchandise shops.
Tsurugi, this is a limited edition item! It's so cute! Would you like it if we get matching pair for the both of us?
Are you sure?
Yep, you've been such a great help after all.
Sure then. Thanks. In the beginning, I really did just want to make a new friend. But seeing Kagura enjoying herself like this, I couldn't help but be drawn to her. However, one day... This place always has great food. Mao? What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing. Is it something you can share with me?
You see right through me, Tsurugi. I've been thinking lately, maybe I just have no talent for voice acting.
Don't put yourself down like that.
But those who started the training at the same time as me, and even a few who joined after me, they've already passed their first auditions and made their voice acting debuts. And I know there's people out there who's a lot better than me. I just don't feel like I'm progressing fast enough compared to them. I've been working hard and practicing for so long, but it feels like nothing has changed.
I don't want to make light of your situation, but I think everyone grows at their own pace. And every single person, including you, Mao, brings something spectacular to the table that's unique only to you. From my point of view, your talent and your zeal for voice acting are wonderful.
Thank you. The thing is, there's been an announcement that Murakami Amino's light novel is going to be made into an anime. They should be auditioning for the roles pretty soon.
You mean...
Exactly. They're going to be deciding the voice actress for my favorite character of all time for the anime version of my favorite book series of all time. But as I am right now, I'm nowhere near good enough to take on that role, and I won't make it in time no matter how hard I work. When I think about that, I just lose all my motivation. Moreover, I seem to have reached the bottleneck lately, and I just can't seem to get any better. I figure it's about time I face the harsh reality. In my heart, I always believed somehow that I would be the one to be able to voice Sakuya one day. And... sorry...
Tears slid down her cheeks. She had lost a lot of confidence, and I realized she had probably been putting on a brave face all day. Mao, as someone who has never tried voice acting before, I can't offer any practical advice for your profession, but I do know one thing. I love your voice. I want to see you achieve your dreams of being a voice actress. I hate the thought of you giving up. And Sakuya, brought to life by this voice I like so much, I want to see that too.
Tsurugi...
Sorry, these are just my own selfish feelings.
Don't be... I'm really glad to hear your honest thoughts and feelings.
That's good to hear.
Thank you. I don't know why, but your words gave me the courage I needed. Yes, even if I fail, at least I would have given it a go, even though it's probably not gonna happen. But I refuse to give up here. It's my dream, after all.
After that, with all her might, Mao poured everything into practicing and improving her skills. She came close to giving up several times. Even then, up until the last few hours before the audition, she never stopped practicing. And the result? Congratulations, Mao!
It's a miracle! I couldn't have done this without your support, Tsurugi!
She passed the audition with flying colors and was chosen to voice her favorite character. This also marked her debut as a voice actress. To me, given all the hard work and passion she had put into this, it was an inevitability that she would pass.
Finally, it's the day of the first recording. I can't believe it's here. Oh no, I'm so nervous.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm sorry.
You don't have to be so anxious. Take it easy.
Wow, a voice actress I look up to is comforting me.
Thank you for coming, everyone. In a few minutes, you'll be meeting with Murakami Amino, the author of the series this anime is based off of.
Huh? We actually get to meet him?
Yes. Oh, looks like he's just arrived.
I've been such a big fan since his web novel days. I wonder what he's like. Wait, what?
Hello. I'm Tsurugi Kusanagi, but I guess you would know me better as Murakumo Amino. It's my pleasure to meet all of you.
Huh?
Is there something wrong? Let's have a good first day of recording, everyone!
I don't know what's going on. I had no time to ask him anything before being ushered into the recording booth. Tsurugi's Murakamo Amino? But that's impossible! What the heck is going on? No, let's just focus on the recording. This is the moment I get to voice my favorite heroine ever! The moment of my dreams have come true! And the person who's had my back all along is watching me. Once upon a time, I put all my heart and soul into voicing my favorite character in the whole wide world. And after wrapping it up, what's the meaning of this? Needless to say, I cornered Tsurugi right away.
Sorry.
I thought I was dreaming! Hurry up and explain yourself!
So once again, I'm Murakumo Amino, although you know me as Tsurugi Kusanagi.
That's what I'm asking! Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry. When I found out you were aiming to voice one of my characters, I thought it'd be better to stay silent.
You have a point, but...
But now, I can finally thank you properly, Mao.
Huh?
Mao, thank you so much for supporting me since the very beginning, when no one else did. The fact that my novel was able to come this far and get an anime adaptation, it's all thanks to you.
That's not true! It was because of your own hard work!
No, I meant every word I said. I knew I didn't have a talent for writing. For those few years, no matter how desperately I tried to write a good story, no one gave me the time of day. Good ratings were few and far between. Even if it's not the best, I'm just enjoying the process of writing. I couldn't even comfort myself like that anymore. And then, on that day, I saw a comment that I should just stop writing if the story was going to be so boring. It was a real shock to my system. I really was on the verge of quitting.
You're talking about...
Yes, at that moment, when I needed it the most, there was one person who gave me those precious words of encouragement. That person had so much enthusiasm and love for my novel that it made all the negative feedback fade away. She was the reason I was able to continue writing. Eventually, my novel got more and more popular, and now it's being adapted into an anime. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Mao. I'll never forget what you did for me. Thanks to you, I was able to fulfill my dreams. Mao?
I'm sorry for crying. I never thought those words I typed back then would be such a great help for you. When I think about that,
I'm really happy that my heroine gets to be voiced by you, Mao. And your performance in the recording booth just now? You were wonderful.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask, did you pick me to voice your heroine?
Of course I didn't. After all your hard work, that would have been a slap in the face. Plus, I had full faith in you. I knew that you, of all people, could achieve any goal you set out to achieve, Mao.
Tsurugi.
Also, would you like to go out with me?
Huh?
Until now, we've been friends who get along really well, but I want to get even closer to you, Mao. I want to walk together with you in the future and achieve all our dreams together. I love you, Mao.
I love you too, Tsurugi. Reading your novel gives me the drive to keep going every day. Whenever I was about to give up, you were the one who guided me back into the light. I wouldn't be here without you.
Thank you, Mao. I look forward to our future together.
Yes, I can't wait. After all, we've been supporting each other ever since before we met.
And this was how our friendship officially became a relationship. After this, Mao blew up and became a massively popular voice actress. The anime was a big hit too, and was confirmed for a second season. My novel gained even more popularity as a result, which just means it can make even more people smile now.
It kind of feels like Sakuya treats and relies on the male lead, but she also wants to tell him that she's fully capable of protecting him as well.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's why, even though she's fighting on the front lines, she's still concerned about what he thinks of her.
Thank you. This will definitely help me give a better performance. It's so nice to be able to ask the author himself whenever I have a question about the character.
You look like you're having fun, Mao.
Yep, after all, I'm acting the character of my dreams, and the job of my dreams, working with the man of my dreams. I've never been happier than I am now.
Me too. Spending time with my beautiful girlfriend? I've never been happier either.
From now on, let's work towards our future dreams together. I love you.
Mao Kagura. She's a massively popular voice actress right now. She's also my girlfriend. While looking at her adorable smile, I could only say thank you in my heart for how lucky I had gotten.